What defines the word comfort? Is it a state of mind? A state of being? Or somewhere in between? In the 20th century, luxury in America meant big. The larger flares to the back ends, the wider the bench seat, the less the seatbelts and safety equipment. Cars were big cruisers and comfortable family sedans, unlike in the European market. With smaller roads and taste catered to simplicity and quality of drive, the markets couldn't have defined themselves more opposite of one another.
That's why I choose German or Japanese luxury cars. They wear longer and offer unique perspectives on luxury. American cars fall away in comparison to this AMG's air-ride suspension, its self-driving features, and this industrial switchwear. I've got to say it, this car is handsome, but I can't relax in it. I can't take a day off from the driving. Sometimes you just want to kick back and let the miles fly by. This is the American-made Tesla Model X 100D.
It's done away with the pesky exhaust because it has no engine. It gets 87 miles per gallon and has one gear. And it's handsome. Amazingly so.
While driving, it feels like you're piloting a bank vault from the view of an atrium. This is the largest windshield I've ever seen fitted to a car, and it makes the driving experience tranquil and immersive. You feel cocooned while this leather-clad appliance drives you into a future world of 4K screens and self-opening doors. And that wasn't an oversight. I can pull the cruise control stalk twice, and I don't have to drive anymore. It will. And it will even change lanes if I ask it to, or fart when I press this button.
Tesla took cues from the Germans and installed switchwear you would find on an E-Class inside. So the only real buttons are these two on the side of the screen. This may leave you feeling out of place if you come from the normal world, but the electric motor and battery have an 8-year warranty, double that of Mercedes and Audi's drivetrains. I will admit, it's got 300 miles on the clock, and there's already some issues, such as this panel gap, but I've never been so serene in a car. You can control it remotely with your phone, use it as a daily driver, and underneath the vault, 518 horsepower on tap. Its motor and battery sit deep in the car, and the suspension hangs over the front wheels to provide more grip in the corners. It can tell when you're driving more rapidly, and automatically lowers the suspension for better handling. I'm just amazed it can take a corner like that in a 5,400-pound SUV.
These Falcon doors really do make the look, and they're innovative too. There's actually only been 36 production cars in total with Falcon Wing doors, and this is the first one that isn't a coupe. There's actually a sensor that's embedded inside of the door panel here that can read through solid objects, including the door panel itself, without the need for a sensor, so we can detect objects next to it. This says something about the owner. They want refinement, they have the need for 7 seat heaters, and they want to be fun.
They want to blend in while being endlessly quirky, which I love, but I'm also confused by. The Model X is in contrast to itself. It's an American car built like a German one. It's extremely luxurious while being ludicrous. It's a sort of minivan that you strive for.
I love this car, and the people agree. Since it went on sale in 2015, its sales have gone up 400%. Now that is partially due to Tesla needing to scale its production, but still, those numbers speak for themselves. It's also become the first SUV ever to achieve a 5-star crash test rating in every category.
And having enhanced autopilot means it will be one of the first cars ever to fully self-drive.
This car is a fresh take on what comfort can mean, a truly hands-off experience, and though personally I'd prefer to always have my hands on the wheel, this car beggars belief under its own power. Thus, comfort isn't something to define for someone else, it's something to define for yourself. And I think I've found mine.